All right, hello everybody and welcome back to another video, the first video of 2024. So as you can already see, we've got a ton of cars here. We're going to be opening up 24 cars for 2024. So I've got about, 12, 14, 16 cars here and another about 8 more, 8 more over here out of frame, excuse me. So in order to do 24 cars in one video and have it not be a, 2-hour long video, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over each car's facts. So we'll have premium facts for all of our AutoWorld stuff as well as the Johnny Lightning stuff. We're going to go over all the facts for everything, and then we are going to open everything up and then take a look at each car individually. Some of them I'll do 2 at a time because we do have some duplicates here. We've got 2 Chevy pickup trucks, Corvettes, Lincolns, Jeeps. We have this entire release from AutoWorld. This is their, I believe, the latest. This is 2023 release number 4. I do have the Mitsubishi 3000 GT and the Celica Supra. I do have both of those. They are sitting under my desk here, but we'll be saving those for a later date. So I do have that entire release, the version A's of them. So we'll be able to do that. We can do Johnny Lightning 2-packs. We've got a lot of cool stuff. We've got a Daytona, or I'm sorry, that's a Superbird. But Sox and Martin stuff, Motion Performance, Surf Rods. We've got both versions of the Mopar 2-packs and the Mr. Norm GSS 2-pack. So I've got a bunch of Johnny Lightning 2-packs to go over. So without wasting any more time, let's start reading about some AutoWorld stuff. So we can make this look a little less overwhelming for you guys, maybe. Here we go. So now we can kind of see everything that's going on here. We're going to start up here on the left with the 1979 Lincoln Continental Mark V. This is version B, 2023 release number 1. It says here, buyers of the Continental Mark V could opt for the Designer Series Special Edition package featuring designer color schemes from Bill Blass, Cartier, Givenchy, and Emilio Pucci. I don't know who any of those guys are. Including their logos on the exterior. A little over 16,100 units of the Continental Mark V were sold in 1979. So this is a 79. We've seen everything from 77, 78, and now these 79s from AutoWorld. We have the other version. This is version A over here. So version B is dark red poly, and version A is a cream. And it says, the styling of the Mark V Continental used design cues from previous generations, including the radiator-style front grille, spare tire deck lid, and oval windows. 1979 was the last year of the Mark V before being replaced by the 1980 Continental Mark VI. Interesting stuff. So that's our Lincolns. Get those scooted over. Let's put them over here so we know we talked about them. Next up, we're going to get our 2 Jeep Wranglers. We've got a 2013 and a 2013. Okay, so they're both 2013 Wranglers. We'll start off with version A here. It says the first release of our Jeep Wrangler with its newly tooled power bulge hood. There you go. You can see the power bulge hood there. Moab, Utah hosts the annual Moab Easter Jeep Safari. It's the ultimate off-road adventure, joined by Jeep and 4x4 enthusiasts worldwide. And then next we have version B here. So version A is Orange Crush, or just Crush. And version B is Gecko. So it says, this is the first release of our Jeep Wrangler with its newly tooled power bulge hood. We knew that already. Moab Easter Jeep Safari, Moab, Utah, has 48 official trail designations that are rated from 1 easiest to 10 most challenging. Yeah, when I had a Jeep, I always wanted to go out to Moab. We always talked about that when I worked at the Jeep shop. That was the big goal, was, oh yeah, we'll go out to Moab someday, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And never got around to it. Oh well. Next up, we're going to do, we've got an 81 and an 87 Silverado. So I believe these are from different releases. So this is 2022 release number 2. And this one is 2021 release number 1. Man, I've got a lot of these Silverados. I'm looking up at the row of them on the case. There's various ones scattered throughout the shelves here and whatnot. So let's start off with the 87. This is a bit more recent. It says the 1987 Silverado styling is relatively unchanged from the previous year. Thank you. Great fact. Chevrolet used the term fleet side for their flat-sided pickup beds. However, GMC used the term wide side. All right, there's your fact there. And our paint code for this guy is a gray poly and black. Nice color combination. Really nice looking truck. Do like that a lot. Then we've got the 81. Now, these are not a version A and B. I think, well, I mean, this is an A and this is a B, but they're not from the same release, so don't get that mixed up. It says the first release of our entirely new Chevy square body casting in 2021. 1981 marked a slight redesign of the Chevy trucks. This casting features the new grille, fenders, excuse me, bumpers, and sloped front hood. There you go. Better look at the front end there. And then our paint code is carmine and white. So that is our 2 square bodies. We've got a lot of stuff to look at here. Next up, we've got the 2... oh, these are from different releases as well, actually. So this one here is 2023 release number 3. This is 2022 release number 2. All right, first one says the 2020 Corvette features an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. Compared to the 2019 model year, the driver position is a full 16.5 inches further forward. And this guy, the 2022, so 2 years difference between these guys, but they look about the same. Oh, what was our paint code? Elkhart Lake Blue. You see that? There you go. Ceramic Matrix Gray was the first available on the Corvette in 2019. It was also offered on the Cadillac CTS-V the same year, but named Glacier. The 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission is powered by a 6.2-liter LT2 V8, making 490 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. And that is our paint code there, Ceramic/Matrix Gray. There we go. All right. Now we've got these 4. So this is the final release number 4 from 2023. Like I said, sneak these out. I do have the 3000 GT and the Supra from that release. But as I said, maybe saving those for a later date. I did ask if you guys would be interested in seeing a one-off JDM video. I do have quite a decent, I've got quite a decent collection of JDM cars from AutoWorld, Johnny Lightning, Hot Wheels Premium, stuff like that. But I know it's not what I normally do on the channel, so I always ask, if you guys wanted to see that. So leave a comment, let me know. I know there's a post about it, a couple, if you scroll up. Anywho, let's start off with the Mustang here. We've got a 73 Ford Mustang Mach 1. We have seen one of these from AutoWorld before. It's somewhere around here. I don't feel like digging that thing out. It's somewhere on one of my shelves. But it is a dark red. This is a nice, what is this? Bright green gold poly. It says 1973 was the last year of the first generation of the Ford Mustang. 1974 brought significant design changes. We're not going to talk about them because they were hideous. The 1973 Mustang is included in the first generation because it was produced on the same assembly lines as earlier models and used many of the same components and technologies. Next up, this is a cool one. I don't have any of these. This is the first estate wagon, Chevy estate wagon I have in my collection. I've never seen this before from AutoWorld. This is really cool. So we've got the 1970 Chevy Kingswood Estate. It says this is our first release of our new 1970 Chevy Kingswood Estate casting. They do have other Chevy wagons, just not a Kingswood. The 1970 Kingswood Estate featured a two-way tailgate. It could either be folded down, similar to a pickup truck tailgate, or swung open sideways like a traditional door. That's pretty cool. I don't know if ours does that, but very, very cool to get our first one of those from AutoWorld. Next up, it's another first. I don't have any newer Dodge Ram stuff in my collection, really, at all. I'm not a big Ram fan, or particularly newer pickup trucks, but this came in the I bought the set of 6, all 6 vehicles, so I did get the Ram Bighorn. So this is a 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn North Edition. It's our first release of our 2021 Ram 1500 casting. The North Edition package adds options to the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn that make it more suitable for winter and off-road driving, like Falcon Wild Peak all-terrain tires, upgraded suspension, engine block heater, and more. Wow, it's got a block heater. That's pretty nice from the factory. Pretty cool. All right. Next is the 64 Ford Galaxy 500 XL. The large teardrop-shaped hood was originally made for the 64 Ford Thunderbolt, a factory-built drag racer. This casting also uses our raised race chassis, differing from the lower stock version. I do have, I think, one other early 60s Ford Galaxy from AutoWorld. I think it's around here somewhere. I think. Maybe, maybe not. Either way. All right, let's power through these fun facts for the Johnny Lightning 2-packs here, because we are already getting up there in time. We're already at almost 15 minutes. Starting off, we've got one on the floor. Version A and B of the Johnny Lightning Mopar 2-pack. So we've got a 14 Challenger and a 2008 Viper SRT10. Really nice. I like the blue and white, orange and silver. I don't know. I think I like the blue a little more. I'm favoring the blue. That's the same color. Ooh, just smacked the camera. That's the same color my first car was, my 98 Dodge Neon. All right, the Mopar name was derived from the words motor and parts. Clever. 1937, Chrysler launched a new line of car parts and accessories. Among them, for the first time ever, antifreeze was branded as Mopar Antifreeze. The 2008 Dodge Viper SRT10 is known as one of the brawniest beasts to ever burn rubber, boasting its 8.4-liter pushrod V10 producing 600 horsepower and 560 pound-feet of torque. Which, I mean, 600 horsepower out of an 8.4-liter. That thing is, you know, it's barely working to do that. You could probably do double that if you actually tune that thing up. Anyway, the first 1,000 horsepower crate engine kit offered by an original equipment manufacturer was the Helephant 426 supercharged Mopar crate Hemi engine. That is a mouthful. So as you can see there, we do have the Helephant Challenger. Cool stuff. We read those. Those are our 2-packs. Which one took a dive here? Here we go. That is the Motion Performance 2-pack. Now, if you guys have been on the channel for a long time, I mean a long time, you'll remember I had version B of this 2-pack over a year ago. Honestly, I think, there they are. So you get the 69 Camaro and the 73 Camaro. There is the 69, and there is the 73. So, well over a year ago, I did the version B of these cars. So it says, Joel Rosen of Motion Performance guaranteed his Phase 2 supercars to run the quarter mile in at least 11.5 at 120. That's moving. This 1969 Chevy Camaro is a replica of an independent Motion Performance creation separate from the Baldwin Motion Alliance. Purchased as a stock Camaro in 1969 and raced until 1974, it was fitted with a Phase 3 427 ZLX engine in 1974. Pretty rowdy stuff. Next up, Legends of the Quarter Mile. This is really cool. I'm excited. We got another Superbird. It's a Sox and Martin Superbird. How exciting is that? Really, really cool. So we've got also 1970 Dodge Challenger Pro Stock. It says, Dandy Dick Landy is one of the most famous drag racers of all time. Backed by Dodge with a powerful Hemi under the hood, he dominated in stock, super stock, and AFX classes throughout the late 1960s. Ronnie Sox and Buddy Martin, along with mechanic Jake King, formed one of the most famous drag racing teams ever. They were most known for their dominant super stock Plymouth vehicles in the 1960s and 70s. Ronnie Sox is also known for being one of the best stick-shift racers of all time. That's pretty cool. What a title to have. Next up, we've got some more, at least one more drag car. Mr. Norm GSS, the Grand Spalding Dodge Chicago. Mr. Norm Kraus was the co-owner of Grand Spalding Dodge, the largest Dodge dealership in the world from 1963 through 1977. He sold more high-performance Dodge vehicles than anyone. Grand Spalding Dodge got its name from the two intersecting streets where it was located in Chicago, Illinois, Spalding and Grand Avenue. And last for the two packs, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. The Surf Rods, these just dropped from Johnny Lightning. These just came out. I actually pre-ordered them, so made sure I got my hands on a set. Extremely rare, only 1,746 Mercury Woody wagons were produced in 1950. And it says the 1959 Cadillac ambulance measured 225 inches long. To compare, a full-size 2023 Cadillac Escalade measures only about 212 inches. That thing is enormous. Absolutely enormous. So that is all of our Johnny Lightning stuff. We're already halfway through the video, so I'm going to pause, break out my Leatherman, and start opening some cars, and you guys will join me once everything is out of the boxes. Alright guys, so we have all of the AutoWorld stuff unboxed here. Now, before I get into this, I do want to show you, I'll pull you out of the stand here. So my recent order from the AutoWorldStore.com yielded me a new chase vehicle, my first ever Ultra Red. It's the 2006 Chevy Silverado SS, and I did order another one because I do want just the regular orange one. But that is my first AutoWorld Ultra Red. I do have to fix the number up there. I don't know what to call that. It's 1 of 104, not 1 of 150, or 1 of 50. The percent, it's not 2%, I think it's 4% for the AutoWorld store exclusives, but still super, super exciting. My first ever Ultra Red. That is up there with all my other chase cars. Actually, there's another one that's a chase as well. So, just wanted to share that with you guys. That was a pretty awesome little New Year's / Christmas surprise from the AutoWorld store. So, let's get started on our cars here. We're going to scoot some of these guys back out of the way so that I have room to work. I'm going to get started with the Lincolns. So we'll do one with the hood open and one with the hood closed. And again, these are absolutely massive cars, so very, very nice. Let's get a slightly better view here. Oop, hold on. Sorry about that. I just realized my camera lens had a big fingerprint on it. So real quick, we're going to get through these kind of fast, guys. These are our 1979 Lincoln Mark V's. Again, in cream, and I believe, what was that, dark red poly. Very, very nice cars. Let's see, those are Cadillacs. There's another one. I believe this is a 78 here, but I've got one in almost every color, covered in dust. And I know I have a black one floating around somewhere as well. But both very, very nice cars. Nice white walls. I love those wheels. And of course our plates on there, 1979 on the license plate. Should be the same for the red one there. Yep. Very cool. So get those parked and move right along to our 2013 Jeep Wranglers. Start off with the orange Crush one here. We've got the hood open. Ugly little 3.6 liter V6 in there. I hate that engine with a passion, as does any auto mechanic or anyone who's ever owned a Jeep. Hate-filled engine. Very, very nice looking though. I do like the wheels on here. These are the Moab wheels. I had a set of those wheels on one of my Jeeps many moons ago. We'll take a quick look at the Gecko green one here. It says Moab on the hood. And we have a plate on here. No plate on that. No plate on the orange one either. Interesting. Either way. And no removable tops on these one either. On either of these ones. Sometimes I know the green light Wranglers will have removable tops, which are quite fun. Because that way, you know, you can change things up in your collection. Either way. So, moving right along, we're going to put the Silverados, or well, K1500s, K5s, K10s, whatever you want to call them. We're going to start off with the 87 here, the silver and black. Really, really nice looking truck. What is our license plate? Anything silly? TK 1987, truck 1987. Clever. Go ahead and close the hood. And of course with the AutoWorlds we do get the opening tailgate, which is always a nice feature. Ooh, don't drop it. There we go. Yeah, I really like this, the silver and black. You got a flat tire there. Oh no. There we go. That's better. Nice wheels on there. Come on. Get it together. Really great looking truck. This is an 87. We actually have an 87 GMC wide side single cab in the shop right now. Getting a bunch of work done. Really cool truck. Really nice. We'll take a quick look as well at our 81 here. In the nice red and white two-tone. You can see some of the differences there in the grille between the 81 and the 87. The 81 definitely has a bit more of a earlier look to it. And our oh, goodness gracious. License plate on the 81 says TK 1974. That's not a 74 though. That's interesting. Weird. Either way though, very cool. Always excited to add more square bodies from AutoWorld. What's next? What's next? Let's do the Corvettes next. So we've got the 2022 and the 2020. Let's start off with the 22. What was this? Glacier. I forget what they called the other color. I already put the card away. But really, really cool looking car. Absolutely love the C8. It's one of the meanest looking cars on the road today. This is the LT2 car, not the Z06. The Z06 is the one with the flat plane crank V8. Sounds like a Ferrari. This one you get a nice gurgly cross plane crankshaft. LT2, there you go. C8 LT2 on the license plate. Quad tip exhaust down there. And there is your LT2 In the back, of course, a mid-engine. Mid-engine meaning that the engine is between the driver's seat and the rear axle. My camera is focusing on my grubby finger there. Yeah, to whom it may concern, I will be getting in the shower and scrubbing my nails and hands after I'm done recording this video. That's just the order of things here. If I were to take a shower and then try to record a video, I'd probably fall asleep halfway through. So I've gotten in the habit of coming home from work and immediately recording a video, so my hands are often still dirty when I record. It's just the way it is, you know. My apologies. If it grosses you out that bad, go watch somebody else's videos. Here we have our 2020 C8. Nice metallic blue with the black stripe, really cool. Both of them with the black wheels. I wish they would have, like, I think this is a version B of one of these, but really nice with the gold wheels. God, that thing looks like a friggin', it looks like a supercar, you know? You wouldn't think a Corvette when you saw that. But who knows what to think anymore. Again, LT2 powered car. We have a blue C8 on the license plate, BLUE C8. Again, very creative with the license plates. Love it. Next up, we've got our Ford Galaxy. This is the 64 Galaxy from the new release here. We've got the rest of them waiting. A lot of great detail under the hood there. Check that out. And the license plate says far out. That's cool. Far out, man. Really, really nice wheels. I love the Steelies with the chrome dog dish in the center. Absolutely love that look. Love it on anything and everything. Go ahead and close the hood on that. There's your teardrop bulge in the hood. Looks like a little bit of a blemish on that R for the Ford logo, but oh well. Really, really cool looking car. Absolutely love it. And I specifically remember we have some Ford Galaxy fans in the audience here. I know I did a specific video on Ford Galaxies. I got as many Ford Galaxies as I could get my hands on. And look at that interior. It looks great. Got a black dashboard, cream interior, steering wheel detail, shifter on the floor. Looks really, really good. Very cool. Next up, we got the 73 Mustang. Now, I believe that's 351 under the hood of that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a Mustang guy. You guys know that. Either way, it looks really good. Let's see, it says Mach speed on the front license plate, so it's a Mach 1, so it might be, what, 427, 8, 9? What is it? Somebody leave a comment. Let me know what's in this 73 Mach 1 Mustang. Very, very nice looking car. It's a very different color on the camera than it is in person. It's a lot more vibrant on camera. It really has like a gold yellow pop on camera. In person, it's more of like a pea soup green. Not in a bad way, though. It looks good. It's a nice looking color either way. I don't mean it in any kind of negative way. I love the matte black on the hood, too. That looks really cool. Wish they'd detailed the hood pins, maybe painted them silver or something. That would have been a nice little extra detail there, but oh well. Can't have everything, I guess. Next up, this one I'm excited about. The 1970 Chevy Estate Wagon. Take a second to really appreciate all the detail under the hood of that thing. There's looks like a washer fluid reservoir. You've got an actual coolant hose. Can you see that there? Where's my pointer? That coolant hose right there is actually a separate piece from the engine and radiator. It looks like there's a radiator cap detailed right there. Oh, goodness, with the hiccups. Excuse me. Jeez. A lot of nice detail under the hood. Hubcaps are okay, I guess. I really love that wood panel siding. The roof rack is really cool. That's a nice detail as well. Go ahead and close the hood so you can get a good look at it. Big car. It's probably... nope, Lincoln Continental's still got it beat. I always use the Continentals for scale. The Continental or the Cadillac's a good one for scaling. I have a Cadillac, what is this, Eldorado? Is this an Eldorado? Coupe de Ville, excuse me. Yeah, the Coupe de Ville's bigger, but it's still, that's a long car. Really, really cool looking. There's that tailgate they talked about. I wish it opened up, but you can see it kind of looks like it's got a little bit of a hinge right here. So I guess that's for when it folds down and then it opens out that way as well. So that's a cool feature. 1970 on the license plate. Took the whole design team to think of that one. And there is, what does that say on there? Kingswood Estate, there you go. Yeah, beautiful car. I absolutely love that thing. That is sweet. Really, really nice looking. Cool, cool, cool. Moving right along. We've got our, what year was this? 22? 23? 21? Dodge Ram? I think it was a 21, yeah. Dodge Ram 1500 Bighorn Northern Edition. It's got all the different editions. Big giant cover on the engine. I can confirm they do have those on the new Dodge Rams. It's literally, you open the hood and it's just like looking out onto a sea of plastic. There's no engine to be seen anymore. They just hide it under plastic. Cool looking truck. I mean, it's not something that I would really go for as, you know, something that I would add to my collection. Do we have a tailgate here? Ooh, kind of. It doesn't really want to open up. You can see it moves. It's supposed to open, but it doesn't want to, and I don't want to force it. Yeah, not really something I would go for, but, you know, like I said, it came with the set of 6, and it is a really nice truck. There's our Bighorn license plate. I don't really know what to say about it. It's got a Hemi in it, you know, 5.7 quad cab. It's Dodge Ram, you know, probably tailgating somebody with his high beams on. That's what they do. Yeah, cool stuff. So that is 12 new AutoWorld cars. Now, let's keep moving right along. We're right at about the 30-minute mark, so if you're still with me, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sticking around for this long. So we're going to get into our Johnny Lightning stuff. We're going to do 12 more cars, and we already went through all of our fun facts for these, so we're just going to open them up and take a look at them now. Alright, so that is all the Johnny Lightnings out of the box, and I realize like 90% of it's all Mopar stuff. So let's get started with the Mr. Norm cars. We've got the Dodge 330 here. Let's see if I can get that hood open on there. There we go. I'll bring that up so you guys can see that. And of course the Dodge Demon as well. Really, really cool. So let's take a look at this 330, Dodge 330 first. This is Grand Spalding Dodge, Mr. Norm, the Ram Charger King, largest inventory in the nation, Hustler, FX, Super Stock. Yeah, really cool looking car. Really, really cool. What is that? I've seen that casting of that engine before. Very, very cool. I like the skinnies in the front, big drag racing slicks in the back. There we go. Yeah, really cool casting. Is this... Okay, so the Dodge 330 is a little bit different than the Plymouth Savoy. A little bit different. Probably the same... same car, different name type deal, type thing. Either way, very cool. Scoot that guy out of the way. Bring our Dodge Demon over here, the 1970 Demon. I love those steel wheels on there. Really, really cool. I believe this is a 340 car. Yeah, oh, look at that. It's double stamped. Huh. Double decaled. There you go. It says 340 on the hood scoop there. Nice purple on there with the black top and the black stripes down the hood, as you can see. There you go. There's a nice view of them. And of course, again, the Mr. Norm license plate. Very, very cool. I think I have another Duster or Demon somewhere. Somewhere in my displays. Next up, we've got the Sox and Martin Superbird. I'm really, really excited about this. Sox and Martin, I have been seeing their cars since I was a kid. At car shows and stuff, I remember specifically seeing a couple Sox and Martin cars. So I'm really excited to have a Sox and Martin Superbird. I will be putting this up with the rest of the Superbirds up in the row there. So that'll make, what, 3, 6, this will be number 9 from Johnny Lightning. Very, very, very cool. Another one, the hood didn't necessarily want to open on this one, and I didn't want to push my luck. So I just kind of let that one be. But very, very cool car. No license plate on there. Obviously, it's a drag car. Very, very nice. Absolutely love it. Very cool. So, moving right along, we've got the 1970 Super Stock Dodge Challenger. Dick Landy's Dodge Challenger. Another one, really, really cool paint job. Really nice looking car. That looks like a big Hemi in there. Kind of the older Johnny Lightning drag wheels on there. I like those a lot, though. Bit of a flat tire there. See if we can kind of reshape that. Or just, maybe not. Oh well. Either way. Very cool car. Do we got a plate on that one? Yep. What does it say? Dandy Dick. There you go. Dandy Dick Landy. Very cool. Here, let's do this. So we've got version A and B of the Vipers from the Mopar 2-packs. Let's see if I can pop one of these hoods open without damaging anything. So there is the blue one and, of course, the orange one. We can take a look at our 8.4 liter V10 under the hood there. As you can see, there's 5 intake runners on each side. Or, is there? No, there's only 4. That's weird. I don't know. I haven't looked at too many Viper intake manifolds. Let's see. Is there 5 on that side? There's 5 on that side. Either way, there's your Viper engine in there. Still, really, really cool car. I've always liked Vipers. I always wanted a Viper when I was a kid. They were like, you know, the holy grail car. I remember in Gran Turismo 3, I think it was, I had for PlayStation 2. I grinded for hours and hours and hours to save up enough money to buy a Dodge Viper in that game. And it just always stuck with me. I always wanted one ever since. The blue is really sweet. If you've been on the channel or you've seen all my videos, I'm sure there's been a couple pictures that popped up of my first car I ever owned. It was a 98 Dodge Neon in this same Mopar electric blue that was super popular with the Viper and very popular in the late 90s. Really cool. I love the big Mopar sticker on the back of this one. It says in blue on the license plate. What was this one? Fangs, right, Fangs Viper, because it's a Viper. Whatever. Really cool, though. I really like the Blue Viper a lot. That thing is sweet looking. That's a nice shot right there. Beautiful. We'll get those scooted over and check out the Challengers. I really like these Challengers a lot, even though neither one of them really wants to open up the hood. Not even this one. I really would like to get a look at the Elephant one, but yeah, the hoods are not really cooperating. I don't want to scratch anything up, but really, really cool. So again, we've got the drag slicks in the back, skinnies in the front, with a bit of a raised suspension in the front. Makes that front wheel look even smaller. Really, really cool. It says Challenger RT. Oh no, it's just an RT. Ew, is this a 5.7 Hemi? Ew. Like 360 horsepower. Sorry, if you have a 5.7 Hemi, I don't mean to make fun of you, but the Hemis were a little underpowered. You really want the 6.4 liters, the 6.1s. What does that say? WHO. Who jar? Yeah, I don't know what that license plate says on that one. But man, that's a bummer if that's just a Hemi in there. The other one, at least we know, is Elephant swapped. That's got the supercharged 426 Hemi in it. That's pretty cool. Got a flat tire on this one too. Oh, wait, no. No, we don't. Do we? Kind of. Better. Either way, though, yeah, I really like these Challengers. They're pretty cool looking. I have a handful of Dodge Challengers, new model ones as well as older ones in various places. I can't seem to locate one right now. They're over on the desk. So I'll probably have to put these kind of dragster style ones. As you can see, you got slicks in the back. I know we haven't been going over our bases with production dates and whatnot, but unfortunately we're, in the interest of time here, kind of just trying to move right along. So that being said, get the Challengers moved out of the way and move on to the Baldwin Motion Camaros. So let's see. I didn't try to open these hoods. These ones are probably... Oh, nope, there we go. There's one, and let's see if we can get this one opened up. Maybe, maybe not. It's looking like... Oh, easy. Don't break the windshield. I hate that. Sometimes when you open Johnny Lightning's hoods, the hoods push into the windshield plastic a little bit. But anyway, we've got our 67 or 69? I think this is a 69 Camaro ZLX Phase 3. Is it a 69 or a 67? I forget what this box said already. I wonder, does it say on the bottom? Nope. There you go. 69 BM, 69 Baldwin Motion, 69 bowel movement. Yeah, really cool. Like I said, I do have the version Bs of these guys that, one of the first few Johnny Lightnings I unboxed on my channel, actually. It was quite a while ago. But very cool to finally get my hands on the version A of them, of these two cars. Really, really cool stuff here. I really like these a lot. Let's see, it says 427 ZLX Motion Phase 3 on the hood scoop there. Get the hood closed so you can get a good look at it with the hood down. Really, really cool looking car. Same wheels as the Challenger there. Those chrome solid steelies or solid dishes, whatever you want to call them. Very dragster looking, dragster oriented. Really cool car. Is that a Corvette? Looks like the Corvette flag on the back there. Let's take a peek now at the 73. This green is really, really cool. Really like this green metallic, the white stripe. And then it says, I believe that says Phase 2 on the hood there. Phase 2 Camaro, Phase 3. One of the two. Man, that looks really good. That paint is awesome. That looks so good. Let's see, what does it say there? Is that, yeah, Phase 3. Okay, Phase 3. I guess that means it's 427, right? Firestone tires on there with the Krager wheels. Yeah, nice classic look. Go ahead and get the hood shut. And 73, so you still got the split bumper on the front. You can see the whole grille. Really good looking car. I absolutely love that metallic green. That is so cool. Very nice. All right, last two. So we're going to start off with the 59 Cadillac ambulance wagon, surf wagon ambulance. That hood does not open. This thing's really cool. So as a lot of you know, if you've been on the channel for a while, I don't really go for patinaed stuff all that much. It's just not, I don't know, I'm just not super crazy about patinaed vehicles. But either way, this thing is really cool looking. I love the shark mouth on the side. That's pretty clever. Malibu Beach Rescue. Got all the lights. Surfboards up on the roof. Beach Rescue. Big step on the back there. It's a really, really cool casting just in general. The ambulance wagon. And then the surf rod theme always, you know. It's certainly fun. Really cool looking car, no doubt. What wheels are these? These are the Steelies? Yeah, those are the 4-spoke Steelies with the silver center cap. Really cool looking. I like the little ambulance lights are still on it. Very cool stuff. And so that leaves us with only one more car. The 1950 Mercury Woody Wagon. So it says Nomad Surf Shop on the side. Shredding Waves. I really, really like this color scheme on here. The red Steelies, white wall tires, and then the matte black paint scheme. Absolutely, positively love that color combo. See, our license plate says Epic Drop. But yeah, I'm such a sucker for that classic hot rod look. Really, really cool. I love the surfboards on the top too. A little tiki head on that one. The other ones are pretty generic looking. Yeah, what a cool 2-pack. Epic Drop. And like I said, these guys just came out from Johnny Lightning. These are 2023 release number 2. As you can see there. So that's our surf rods. And that, uh-oh, I'm knocking stuff over here now. Bear with me, folks. There we go. And that is going to be our 24 cars, all 24 of our cars. So let's get everything in for one last look. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. We've got everything laid out here. There's my hand. There's all 12 of our new Johnny Lightnings, from the Sox and Martin stuff, the Vipers, Challengers, Surf Rods, and then over to our AutoWorld stuff, the new Estate Wagons, some older stuff too. Some of those, that Silverado is a couple of years old, I believe, or that red one there. Awesome new stuff. So that is going to be all 24 new cars for 2024, guys. I want to wish every one of you a happy new year. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, commenting, and, you know, guys, I do read all of your comments, so if you ever want to see anything on the channel, if there's anything you want to, you know, ask me or talk about, leave a comment, let me know. And like I said before, if you guys are at all interested in seeing any more of this kind of stuff, the Japanese cars, leave a comment, let me know, and maybe we'll do a like a one-off Japanese cars video. But for today, it's going to be all American muscle and trucks and all that good stuff. So thank you again, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next video.